23 of Vlogtober. And we are continuing from last night. So last night we made some popsicles with pumpkin. So pumpkin popsicles. And we started a bread dough. So we are about to finish the bread dough. And I will show you the popsicles. So I am going to bake the bread live. So I'm going to start that first, and then we're going to unmold the popsicles. Reason being, it's popsicles because I'm going to indulge, okay? So we are going to set up our little mini oven because you will see the bread baking, and then we'll see. So I have to score it, bake it. I won't cut it right away because it does have to cool. So we'll get to see the finished product tomorrow, like a full continuation. So yes, this is the oven that you guys are going to be viewing. You'll get a better view in a bit. I just want to make sure I have enough space for my bread to expand. I'm trying it in this because I know a big oven is cool. I also don't have a Dutch oven. This is sourdough we're talking about. Don't have a Dutch oven. I want to see if I can open bake and get a good shape, good everything. Hey T, thanks for joining. So we're going to set the oven up just a little differently. So just to show you, this is the inside. It's pretty much empty now. I am only going to use one tray, which is this one, just so that it sits a little lower and I have enough space for the bread to rise. The last time the bread was pretty much touching here. So yeah, we're going to see. And I opted to do this a little early today because I am in a lot of pain. And I don't know if later in the day, if I'm going to be able to function properly. So I'm just moving you here so you're able to see what I'm going to be doing. We're also going to score the bread before we put it in and then bake it. Let me preheat this oven, honestly. So I'm going to preheat on... I'm going to put the oven up to about 430 because the highest this can go is 450. So I'm going to put it at 430 and we're going to let it like really preheat, run for 15, 20 minutes just so it gets nice and hot because once I open the door, you already know. I really think it's a regular size one. No, it might be smaller. It might be smaller. Yeah, I don't think it's... See, the problem is it looks small. It's small. It's smaller than like... Because I think usually people bake like 900 grams, 950 grams. This is smaller. But in the oven, it expands as though it's like this big monster, which is cool. I'm good with that one. So we'll see. Okay. I'm apologizing for the cords ahead of time. That's just a little charger. So we're preheating the oven. We're gonna take the bread out. It's been sitting in the fridge for about 15 hours. I don't know. Okay. I don't know how well. I mean, it got bigger than what it was. However, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to just leave it in the fridge until this gets to like a 15-minute mark. Wait, it's 11? So it's only been in the oven for 12 hours. Yeah, I'm going to show you. I just want to get the bread in first because it's going to take a longer time to bake. But I'm going to show you like 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I checked it this morning and I was kind of happy. I was like, oh, it looks good. I didn't plop it out or anything, but I checked it. So the popsicles are here. We are going to take them out. They're all nice and solid. They're really hard too. So, okay, give me 1 second. Parchment. We're going to get this going. And then I'll show you the popsicles. Because I know, it's in the middle of the day, so you might be a little busy. But I'll show you. But they definitely looked as though they came out, which is a good thing. Yeah, I just wanted to pop this in before anything. Don't ask me if this is the right thing to do, but this is what I am doing. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe it needed more time. I would like a little flour on it, but not a lot. Girl, I feel like maybe it should have been expected and maybe there should have been like a little bit of prep. But I don't know everyone's circumstances, But I saw that in the news, so I've seen it. And I have some friends who are currently in the States too. So I see comments and stuff from people. So I'm like, huh. Okay. We're going to do a side. We're going to do a side cut. It's cold, so it should be better. I don't have a lamb, but I am using this one's no, this is Fred. This is not even Junior. This is Fred. Like full on Fred. Full on Fred. Okay. So we're gonna, I have to be confident in my cuts. Because I always mess up my cuts. They're never deep enough, and I'm never confident. And I am going to work on getting myself a lamb. That way, we cut no problems. Honestly, it's looking okay. So I am going to spray. Where's the razor? I still think it needs a little more cut. Like, it's just one of those things that I notice. Confidently, I don't cut. I even had that issue in school. I mean, I got better. It gets better over time when you do it more than, So please don't ask me what I'm doing. Just know I'm doing it, okay? Just mind your business. So we're going to spray this. And now we're going to put this in the oven. It is at 430 degrees. Halfway through, not even halfway through, maybe after the first 15 minutes, I am going to, what's that thing called? Probably open up if I see that it needs more help. But as you can see, like there's like nice little air bubbles here. So, girl, ever since, okay? I've always felt like that, and it feels like people just took it for granted. It boggles my mind sometimes, but I mean, even when we were going through that, people didn't really pay attention to it and care, you know? So, it is definitely one of those things. Okay, I'm gonna just wash my hands. We'll show you the bread until I get to the pumpkin popsicles, which I am in a minute. I just have to make sure I'm clear of flour. But I'm expecting it to do some beautiful things for me. I don't know. This is how it was the last time. I was watching it like this because I was like, oh, are you going to raise up? We're going to put this temperature up because I feel like at this point, 330 isn't enough. So, okay. Listen, I know I said it, but I'm going to say it again. I'm in a lot of pain and I don't know what to do. I really want to cry right now and I don't know what to do. I just made an appointment with my doctor because I know something's wrong. I shouldn't be in this much pain. It's a lot of pain. Absolutely. We know how to make a dollar stretch, which is why when people make comments to me about like, why would you make this? Why would you do that? Because it saves money over time. Certain things, saves money. I'm not saying if you have the money you can buy, you shouldn't be able to buy what you want. You should be. But sometimes, you might want to be a little frugal. Sometimes. Be smart. Be on a budget. Be smart, Okay. So these are our popsicles that we made. Oh, I'm so excited. You're watching the bread. Don't mind the bread. So this little one here was the one that we strained. Thank you for the hug, girl. We strained this one and these other guys, no strain. Okay. What I like to do is to just cold water. Did this tear? Oh my gosh. What is happening? Why is everything breaking down on me? I like to just run it's not warm, but it's not cold. So maybe like lukewarm water. Just on the base. I'll bring you to see this. The bread's going to take a while. So I kind of just run the water like here. It helps it for like quick release. It should. So you're not necessarily melting it. You're just getting rid of the frost. Sometimes you have to do it more than once. Sometimes once is enough. So we're going to pull the one that was strained. And I think that these might be, are you pulling? Okay. It spirals, right? So, if this was a plain, I just don't want to break it. If this was a plain pull, probably would have been easier. But it is a spiral. And it's frozen. My freezer works overtime. It really does. There we go. Why are you acting like this? Because we got company. Okay, good. Okay, this is our pumpkin. This is our pumpkin. This looks pretty. This is the one that we strained. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the freezer. And then I'm going to unmold the one that we didn't strain. And we're going to compare what it looks like. Girl, you know they're out here trying to drop on me. Okay, see, that one's easier. Spoke too soon. There we go. Okay. This is the other one. That's something from the container, so be careful. I don't know. You want a piece? I'm gonna give you a whole one. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me put this in the freezer, and we're gonna compare the two because these look beautiful. And it's gonna be good because I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna swipe it. All right. Get close. Just don't be rude. Bang. This one, strained. This one, not strained. I'm trying to get them together. Jeez. Okay. There we go. I don't know. The non-strained one looks a little more creamy. Okay, it really does. This is the non-strained. This is the strained. Yeah, it really does. Like, look at the color. Hi, Juanita. We're about to take part in this. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa. Now, you see my problem with the bread? What did I tell y'all? I ain't cut it deep enough. Oh, no. Mm-mm. See? I already know. I ain't cut it deep enough. And we're about to make another superficial cut. Because how dare you embarrass me? Please don't try this at home. This is me figuring out what went wrong. But it definitely, it's like a superficial cut. So superficial. It's fine. Y'all better get you two of these. This reminds me of, if you grew up in the Caribbean, you buy ice pops. It's really good. It's good. It's not grainy in texture. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, this is the fake bread baking. This is really good. I'm about to have pumpkin popsicles all throughout December. And then why do I feel like I want to make a sweet potato popsicle? Because what? This is really good. You got all the flavors. You got pumpkin. You got the coconut. It's lightly sweetened. Top tier. Top tier. Okay, good. See, it needed that little slit to open up so it can rise up. I know you're hell-bent on embarrassing me today, but please don't. Okay? Please don't. And the difference is the other one had a lot more flour on it when I popped it in. T. Pumpkin is good for you. Coconut milk is good for you. maple syrup is a healthier option than sugar. I don't see this as a big back snack. Ah. This is good. Okay, good. We're getting there. Sometimes there's a lot of doctrine that needs to happen. Listen. Okay. Girl, this is how I get by in life, okay? The spices are also good for you. You know, I'm pretty sure if you Google cinnamon, it has some benefits. Okay? People use cinnamon to attract money. I'm just saying. Cloves are cleansing. Okay? That's a healthy snack. Oh, it's so good though. And it's nice and creamy. And there isn't one overpowering flavor, which I love. We're about to make a sweet potato popsicle. Because why not? Okay, I see the bread trying to do its thing now that it has enough room to spread. Because I think the problem is because my cuts aren't deep. Yeah. And this is a tabletop oven. If I had used my bread, my pizza stone, maybe it would have been better. I can't lie. When I have children, we're not buying no store-bought popsicle. Eat your veggies. It's a good alternative. It's really good. I'm saying I would be really crazy if I made a broccoli popsicle, but I'm not going to do that. Even though broccoli's life, I ain't going to do that. Okay. The bread is rising up. There's a lot of air pressure in here. A lot. Listen, we do a lot of doctoring and science experiments in this place because honestly, sometimes it's needed. Want to make sure you got the best product. Sometimes you got to go against the rules. You got to ensure you're doing the right thing. Because I already see it trying to bust out somewhere. It wasn't a deep enough cut. I already see it's trying to bust out. So, yeah, we got to do what we got to do. Actually, I'm going to turn this around. I know you guys are watching. Keep the oven closed eventually. There we go. I had more time. But yeah, it definitely needed a nice clean cut. Okay, for sure, I will. Now you know I'm gonna do it on live stream because why not? Why not? If we do it on live, we'll pleasantly surprise. I think this one might be a little trickier because it doesn't have a lot of water like pumpkin does. All right? But we're about to try. We're gonna try it. We are gonna try sweet potato popsicle. Man, them popsicles are delicious. And yes. I'm gonna eat another one. This is my breakfast. It's nutritional. It smells good. So this is the one that wasn't strained, or was it? This is the one that was strained. We'll see. I'll tell you the difference. It's definitely smoother. It's more creamier. For sure. I mean, the flavor's still there, but it's not as powerful as the other one because the other one had all the meat in it. Hey, Mr. Perfection. However, it's just as good, but it's a lot smoother. So instead of I don't know how to describe it. If you've ever frozen coconut milk, you know that graininess you get? Yeah. That's what you get in that, but it melts away because it's just the fat. This one, because we strained it, you kind of just got the juice flavor, and it's still just as good. Because what? No, this is good. You know, I kind of like the strained version. So for me, it would be like, if I strain it and I have all that stuff left over, I'm going to try and add something else in there to make more popsicles because it's really good. Both of them are good. I'll eat either one. We already know this. The other one just has more body because it has more flavor. As in the pulp. But it's good. I see you trying to bust out your seam. I gave you enough room. Okay? We're probably going to have to cover a portion of the bread because it's browning. It's browning too quickly. But we're going to make it work. Honestly, guys, oh my gosh. The popsicles? Hello? It's right here. They're really good. And we're baking the bread from yesterday. Mm-hmm. It's in the freezer. I taste the difference with the strained and unstrained. I do. They're both delicious though. And I'm going to eat both of them the same way. The same way. No, Mr. Perfection, they're in the freezer. We have, what, 6 left? This is our popsicle mold. Woo-hoo. Yes, it's perfection. It's really good because, to be honest with you, I know people like to eat these in the summertime because it's hot. Yo, I eat popsicle and ice cream all year round. I do not discriminate, okay? So if I can make popsicles that I like to enjoy, why not? And these are a much healthier version than the ones you buy at the store. I'm just saying. So if you wanted to see a pumpkin popsicle, how we made it, you need to watch day 22, which was yesterday, because we made it on live stream and we prepped the bread. Delicious. It's so good. You have to cut this bread deep next time. Deep, deep. Like so deep. Oh well. But, oh, you can't see me. My apologies. We're good with this. I think the pumpkin, the sweet potato popsicle, is going to come up. Because what? And I was like, I need to make some pumpkin donuts. Because I have all this pumpkin I need to get rid of. T, when's you guys' Thanksgiving? Because I feel like we need a pumpkin donut. This is so good. I like the strained version. The strained version gets out all the fat pieces for the coconut milk, all the any kind of residual pulp or anything. I don't know, man. This is real good. You see this whackness that's happening? Whack. Just madness, I tell you. Because why are you shaped looking like a football? You're shaped looking like a hen egg, like honestly. So we did that just to prevent the air and the other side. It does. It just be looking like a whole bunch of, it's looking at everything but a bread. I think, I'm telling you, I have to work on my cuts. It's like, you gotta just go quick and deep. I always do superficial cuts. Even in school, that's where my grade dropped. Superficial cuts. It's like I'm supposed to do a hashtag and you see the outline, right? I mean, for my exam, I got it together, but during class, it was like, So we definitely covered the air just so it doesn't dark too quickly, or else it's going to be black before the bread's even baked. But you can see it's a full-on superficial cut. See, that is supposed to be a little deeper and it will be fine, but it's okay. I know once I cut it, it should look good. Y'all need to make yourselves some pumpkin popsicles for fall. Pumpkin puree, coconut milk, maple syrup, spices, and vanilla. Popsicle mold. Freezer. Done. But let me actually link it. I can link the recipe because it's a whole live stream. But everything that I used, how we tried to doctor it to make sure it works, happened yesterday. And it's a good look because honestly, wait, what? We had a good time trying to figure out how we were going to make these popsicles. Pumpkin popsicles. The bread is starting to smell really good. Yeah. Starting to smell the bread now. So it's starting to do some stuff and it is starting to brown properly, do all that stuff, get a little crystallization. We didn't bake this with steam. Well, technically we didn't bake it with steam, but it had water on it. That will help it to brown and crystallize and do all that stuff. But you already know I'm mad at the cut, but it's okay. Because I know once I slice it, it should be fine. Should be. Okay. Strained popsicle, 10 out of 10. Not strained popsicle, unstrained popsicle, 10 out of 10. The strained one is a lot smoother, for sure. I think most people would like the strained version. But it's okay. I need to keep moving because my back is on fire. Honestly. Not good. But that was good. The popsicles were really good. I think everyone should try them. Because I never actually thought you could make pumpkin popsicles. Because just the sound of it, it's like, am I going to be eating pumpkin? Right? But I think that turned out really well. I mean, this summer I made strawberry lemonade popsicles. You guys didn't see that. And then I also made coconut strawberry popsicles or strawberry coconut popsicles, which is also really good. So yeah. And now we did pumpkin popsicles. I might do enough popsicles to have a popsicle ebook. I'm saying, trying to make popsicles with things people would never think about using it. All right, girlie, have fun. Choose a cute color. It's not even winter yet, though. Fall? Have fun. But yeah, I'm just here. All we're doing today, honestly, we're not going to do much. We undid the popsicle, unmolded the popsicle, and we're baking the bread. Today's a light day. We got to chit chat because way too much is happening. And yeah. It's still browning, but it's okay. Okay. A little more steam. Steam. Put in. Good to go. That's my makeshift steam. Ah, okay, well, that makes sense. Oh, I love untraditional things. Have fun. Choose a cute color. Choose a cute color. Thanks for joining. And obviously we'll see the cut version on Instagram and also on the community tab here. But the bread is smelling really nice. It's looking like it's coming through. I think I'm not going to open the oven anymore. I'm just going to let it bake out and do its thing. You guys get, oh, not the temperature. You guys get to watch it. Now, I've been keeping tabs of the time in my head. This probably fully needs to bake like a really long time. And I'm going to get a chair because my back is hurting. I can't even. I really can't. My back is really, really hurting. We have some other pumpkin stuff to do. Whew. Ow. What did you say? Your back had to run home. Okay, that's cool. I apologize for sitting. You know I normally don't sit down. But my back is, and I'm saying it again, my back is really hurting today. So I'm just going to take it easy. I made an appointment with my doctor. So hopefully it works out. I feel something's wrong, so I got to do this. I'm sorry your back is hurting. But we are just vibing out, you know? I had plans on doing all sorts of stuff while I wait for this bread to bake. I can't move right now. So, but I do want to make, this is my thing. I want to make funnel cake, right? I do have some strawberries from when I went strawberry picking earlier in the year. Clock that. It's in my freezer. So I think I want to do funnel cake. So the funnel cake might either be tomorrow, which is Friday, because hey, dessert, or Saturday. And then Sunday is going to be a light day because I go back to school on Monday. So I don't want to stress myself out, stress my body out or anything on the Sunday. So Sunday is a light day. So I think funnel cake is either tomorrow or Saturday. And I also want to do pumpkin. What's that thing called? Donuts. If I can do some pumpkin donuts, I'd have enough donuts for the week, for school, grab and go, right? The funnel cake, I'm not even going to hold you. The funnel cake is going to last like 2 days. And in my mind, okay, sourdough is good for you. Really good for you. Including all the additional stuff, all the sugar, all the spices, whatever. It's still good for you. You eat it in moderation. So I think I'm thinking, I need to try and figure out a recipe for funnel cake. Because listen, anything sourdough, we're making it off top. It's just scratch. We're figuring it out. And then I was reading something somewhere where people are like, yeah, but that makes a funnel cake so good. And a donut. I mean, I could be a good person and make a baked donut, but why? Why? Why would I do that? I'm thinking for the sourdough pumpkin donuts, we're going to make them whole. They might not even be round. They might just be square. We're going to make them whole, right? Hear me out. And then we're going to fry them. We could bake them, but why? We can do half bake, half fry. But we're going to stuff it with our pumpkin butter. So that's going to be the little filling in the middle, right? And then we're going to have a maple glaze. Maybe even put a little pumpkin in there and put a maple pumpkin glaze. That's what I'm doing. Exactly. That's what we're doing. We're either doing that tomorrow, depending on my back, or Saturday. But we're making pumpkin donuts stuffed with pumpkin butter. Can you imagine? Oh, I gotta work on that recipe. I have to work on that recipe. See, bacon isn't boring. Baking is just a little healthier. However, it's donuts. I don't want no baked donuts. Watch me say this, and then a year from now, it's like, I can't eat anything fried. I have to bake everything. And then now we have to come up with ways of making all my favorite things in the oven. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. We don't figure it out. But I think that's what we got going on. Because I'm really, and then we have one more week of live streams. One more. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. We still have a whole pumpkin here to have fun with. But we also we can go into November with pumpkin, because until Thanksgiving in America has passed. Pumpkin, right? Our Thanksgiving already passed. So we have until Halloween, which is next week. And then we have until American Thanksgiving for pumpkin. But pumpkin is universal. It's year round. Especially for us from the islands, we eat pumpkin all year round. I don't know if we have a pumpkin season home. I really think pumpkins just, because I eat pumpkin all the time. So what I'll do is, if I don't turn everything into pumpkin puree, I'm going to freeze some of the pumpkin. So I have pumpkin throughout the year that I can actually eat, make soup, do whatever, you know? So we eat food. What do you mean, what do we eat? If people celebrate, Thanksgiving is usually turkey. You know, that's traditional. Turkey, ham, whatever. But most people eat whatever they want for Thanksgiving. They do a big spread, but they eat whatever they want. But they mostly do turkey. Some people do turkey, not everybody. I mean, when I used to cook for Thanksgiving, I didn't do turkey. Did I do turkey? I did ham. I did chicken stuffed with whatever, salmon, whatever. But some people do turkey for Thanksgiving. Some people do ham. Christmas is when I usually go in and do the ham and turkey when I was cooking for Christmas. But it's just one of those things. I remember one Christmas I went home to Antigua. That was like the best Christmas I spent home. So what are you saying about our Thanksgiving? Don't be a whole hater, okay? Don't be a whole hater right now. See, American Thanksgiving is more publicized because people keep thinking that our Thanksgiving is the same, but it's not. So I just opened this up. Yeah, that cut just messed up this whole thing right here. But it's okay. We got it. Oh, I was going to say you didn't see what I did. This is what the bread is looking like right now. It kind of, because the cut was shallow, it busted out. And it squinches up. But it's okay. We got it. I took the cover off, so we're going to put it out in, let it bake, rotate, do all that stuff. But the bread is looking good. You got green beans. Yeah, it's called, it's an air. So, like air. It's, most, what's the word? Not crusty. Oh my gosh, I forgot the word. I just had it at the tip of my tongue. I'll get it back. Most rustic style breads have that. So like sometimes baguettes might have a little one. Sometimes an epi might have one. An epi looks like a wheat strand. So it starts out as a baguette, but you snip it, turn one end, snip it, turn another end, snip it, turn another end. So it really looks like a wheat strand. Yeah, no, it's really bothering me, and I don't know. I don't know what to do because my Advil's not working for it, honestly. And I can't really rest because I have to sit down and do some work on the computer. So I may transfer it to my bed. I don't know. I have an assignment that I want to finish. I have videos I want to finish. There's a few things I want to finish, but my back definitely is on fire. So, yeah. But yeah, I think right after school, I was in my bread bag. Like I was just making a whole bunch of, because I love baking bread. I think bread is the most forgiving thing to bake. Because you can't necessarily mess it up. Some people might say you can mess it up. You can't. A good bread is a very delicious bread. A well-baked bread. That's a good bread. Visually, you might want it to look a certain way. But a very good bread is a baked bread. That's it. See, from here, it looks so good. And then from the other side, it looks like, who is this? But yeah, I my dream kitchen will have like a nice big industrial oven. I even want an oven that has a stone plate that you can just put your products on and bake them. You don't have to bake them on a tray. You just have to bake them on a stone, right? So I want a stone plate. I mean, you can buy the stone plates or the metal plates in the stores, but it's just so much nicer to bake on stone. If I had like a lot of land, I would have an outdoor oven, like a wood oven. That gives you the best bread, right? So, oh yeah. No, the bread is looking good. I mean, it's one recipe that I'm testing to see if because I know the recipe is good. It's all about technique, how you roll it, how you shape it, how you bake it. Because I know the recipe works because we made the bread earlier and it was fine. It's just, it was slightly underbaked, not raw, but it needed more time to expand, and that's the part of sourdough that I can't do blindly, because you technically need you should have a thermometer when you're baking sourdough. Other breads you can gauge, but sourdough needs to have, sorry, I'm putting on a cover on the on that little part here. I don't want it to get too dark because it'll get really hard. But sourdough, I have all these equipments. I have everything I need. That timer has is a thermometer as well, but I can't find the thermometer portion. So, and I also use an infrared thermometer. But for the bread, especially sourdough, you need to get the internal temperature. And I forgot what the internal temperature is supposed to be. I want to say like 68 to 70 degrees is coming to my mind, but I don't think that's 100% right. But you need to check the internal temperature sometimes to make sure it's cooked all the way. There's a lot of science behind bread baking in general, but bread baking, I mean, I love it. And doing sourdough has definitely been getting me back in my bread bag. But because I can make all sorts of bread. Close my eyes, make the bread, no problem. With yeast, no problem. Oh, with sourdough? Cheers. It's like that long fermentation. If you don't ferment it long enough, if you don't shape it properly, if you don't proof it properly, it's a whole vibe. I think I'm going to invest in a proofing box because I've never cold proofed anything. Trying to think back to when I was at school, like chef school. We normally proof things, but the proof box gives you humidity and heat. So it helps it rise at a shorter time. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what we got going on. If you're just joining, I am talking about bread right now. We are looking at the bread, but we made some popsicles, some pumpkin popsicles yesterday. And we released them from the mold today. And I did a taste test. And they are delicious because I had two. One we strained. And the rest we did not. Just to see what difference it would make. And I won't lie to you, pumpkin popsicles, they're a vibe. They're a whole vibe. A whole vibe. So the temperature is at 440. I'm going to reduce it to 400. That has 18 minutes left. That has about 28 minutes left. We haven't been here for an hour yet, so I know this has not been on for an hour. So yeah, we're just playing the weight game, the guessing game. The bread's still slightly expanding, and you can tell like I don't know if you can see it properly, but like right here, there's a crack, and it's trying to release itself. But I don't know. Listen, I can't. So how are you guys doing on this Thursday? It is Thursday, right? Yes, on this Thursday. The week went by really quickly, but I also was able to rest and recoup. But we go back to school on Monday, and it's going to be back-to-back stuff. I have a test on Tuesday. I have an assignment due on Monday. I have another assignment due on Wednesday and Thursday. Listen, I'm done. And Friday. I have an assignment due every day next week. So what kind of reading week is this? What kind of quiet week is this? She doesn't want to eat? Does she fight you every time you try to feed her? I know that must be frustrating. But does she actually eat? Or she kind of just eats when she feels like it? Because then I think at her age, if you don't feed her or actually give her something to eat, she probably will forget to eat. Whew. What do you guys take for back pains? I don't even know. No, I get you. I understand. I never had that experience with a grandparent. My grandmother passed away 2002. The year I graduated high school. My Lord. I graduated high school in July. When was graduation? We finished high school January, February, March, April, May, June? April, May or June? We finished school. I don't know. I think I might have to take not that I want to, a relaxant for my back because I don't think I can do this today. Because sitting down is hurting, standing up is hurting, like everything is hurting. And it's literally, I'll show you. It's, first of all, it hurts here, but painful here. So, I don't know. I tried to do some stretches, but honestly, the stretches have been, not that they haven't been helpful, it's been painful. All that water make this hard. But that's okay. I don't care. We're gonna get this bread together. I also do like breads that have a little bit of flour, rice flour, whatever kind of flour. See, I don't do all of that. I'm wholesome. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. It's not a good feeling. But we're waiting for this bread to bake, guys. You know, it's looking different than the last one that I made. It rose a lot higher than the first bread that I made. But I really have to work on the shaping. So I think I am going to invest in some bannetons, some actual bannetons. Proofing baskets is another word for them. Because I use just a regular basket that came from a bakery. We went to an expo. So it is a proofing basket, but it's a regular basket with, usually that's what it is. That's what I had in school. But they do have, if you want to be fancy, they have things called proofing baskets. Sometimes the material makes a difference. It's just a whole lot of different stuff, but I use what I have, right? And I have that. But I'm thinking my dough is too small for that. I need to get a smaller one so that the shape rounds out nicely. And when it rises, it's done properly. I really think that's what it is. I'm going to try the recipe one more time. And this time I am just going to do like a free forming rest, a free forming proof. It's probably going to just flatline, but I don't think I'm going to use this again. It's not giving me, it's too small for this dough. I already know. Maybe I should use a different bowl, but either way, honestly, we'll figure it out. But the bread's smelling good. The temperature is at 400. And as you could see, it looks like it wants to capsize. That's because there's built up pressure on the inside. And my cut was more of a superficial cut. Even though I went multiple times, it wasn't deep enough. So when you're actually scoring your bread, you actually have to like deep. Just dig in. Or else you get something like this. Starts out round and now it looks like a turtle. So It's just one of those things. But it's smelling good. It's looking good. I started it last night at 6, right before our live stream started at 6:30. Rested the dough for 30 minutes. Actually, I started it, yeah, a little after 6. And then we mixed in everything. And I did a 4-hour rest on the counter. And I did a stretch and fold every hour for 4 hours. And then I pre-shaped it, rested it for about 20 minutes, uncovered, and then I shaped it, and then I put it in my little basket. So, you know, it even hurts to breathe in. Like, I can't even take a deep breath right now. I'm gonna top out for the rest of the day, and that's not good because I have stuff to do. This is bad. I feel like I just need to go to the beach, soak myself in some salt water. I might be coming home. I need to do something about this because this is not good. I cannot be having back pains in my 40s. Like, who does this? Come on. It's like, why all of a sudden now you want to have an issue? No. But we'll see. Tomorrow, again, we're either going to do funnel cake or we're going to do pumpkin spice. No. Yeah, pumpkin spice sourdough donuts or sourdough pumpkin spice donuts, whichever way. But it's going to be stuffed with pumpkin butter and there's going to be a maple glaze. Possibly a maple pumpkin glaze. I even have cream cheese. I could do a maple cream cheese glaze. I'm such a fatty when it comes to certain things. So we'll see. Either way, but Sunday's going to be a light day. Sunday might just be kicking it or making lunch, making dinner, but it's going to be light. Nothing strenuous on me. So there are 7 minutes left on that, 18 minutes left on that. We've finally been on live stream for an hour. That hasn't been in for an hour. It's probably been in for about 45 minutes now. Could be done, could be not. I just want to make sure it gets enough time. Temperature is 400. Gonna bring it down to about 370. Because the 400 is given the browning, but I want the internal to cook all the way through. I don't want it to be gray on the inside, dull. I want it to be the nice creamy white. That's bread, right? So that's why I'm trying to test this particular recipe multiple times, different ways to see if it's the recipe or the technique. I'm thinking it's a bit of both because this is not bread flour. If I use bread flour, it'll probably be better. It'll hold a structure more. It will, perform better. However, I've always made bread with all-purpose flour. So in my mind, I should be able to make my sourdough with bread flour, not bread flour, all-purpose flour. I just have to find the right ratios. I have to make sure I get the correct technique down so that we can produce a good bread. So we'll see. When this one cools, I'll cut it and we'll see. We'll see if we got the nice air pockets, if it's dull or it's white. Because essentially, I want to be able to squish my bread down and it bounce back. If it's not doing that, it's not good. That's the sign of a telltale, like the good bread. Okay, squish it down and it bounces back. What? Nice and white, creamy on the inside, not gray and gummy where you can actually see the textures. No, it needs a little more time or it needs something more. But we'll see. This one is definitely different. We'll see. Did I eat this morning? I don't even remember if I ate anything. I don't think so. I need to figure out what I'm going to eat. I had a slice of the old bread with some butter, not almond butter, pumpkin butter. Really good. Not really filling, but it did its job. We'll see. Forgive me. Yeah. We're going to get it together for tomorrow. So it's either funnel cake or pumpkin donuts. Every time I think about those donuts, I get a little giddy inside because I can just picture it looking nice, flavorful, soft. And then there's just a nice, creamy pumpkin butter filling coming through. I'm having a moment. I don't think you understand. I want to even do that with apples too. Make an apple spice donut. Because we've made sourdough donuts before, but we've made them plain. I think if we do it filled with something, it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. So we'll see. But right now, we're just waiting for this bread. Because honestly, that's it. The bread itself, it's browning nicely. It's a good color. You do smell that it's kind of baked, but it has to be perfect. What are you doing? Because for me, the hollow test doesn't necessarily work. It's sourdough. Like, why you look like a turtle? Like, it really doesn't. But you just gotta wing it. You gotta doctor it. Sometimes you go against the rules. Rules say don't open your oven when your bread is baking. I say do what your bread wants. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. So just to recap, because we're going to just let this do its thing. We made some pumpkin popsicles. I used this mold, nothing special. It's a spiral mold, right? But we made them. They are actually delicious. To release from your molds, just run it under a little bit of cool water. It doesn't have to be cold, but cool, lukewarm. And you can just release it, no issues. Doing this has given me other ideas of how I can use like my vegetables and whatever to make something delicious. So we are going to try making sweet potato popsicles. I know it really doesn't sound appetizing, but neither did the pumpkin. And the pumpkin is delicious. So it is fall, so why not try to make different fall things? You know, I find that we do the same pumpkin pie, pumpkin this, or sweet potato this, right? But, or even sweet potato pie. So I honestly like, yeah, this is browning too much now. I honestly enjoy just creating different things. What did you say? Yeah, you should. I believe, and this is not a strong belief, but you can use canned pumpkin puree. Just make sure you drain the excess water if there's any, and just do it. It's simple. You saw it. We mixed up pumpkin puree, coconut milk, maple syrup, spices, vanilla extract, and a little bit of salt. That's it. You mix it up, blend it so it's smooth, because you're going to be adding dried spices, and that might not be palatable for most people. And you can choose to strain it, or you can choose to keep it as is after you blend it. Pop it in the popsicle molds, freeze them overnight. It's a done deal. Okay, the bread actually is browning like really nicely. I'm just concerned about the internal temperature, and I don't have a internal thermometer. The one thing I don't have, I have everything else, and I don't have that. So I'm even curious how like a butternut squash, or let's say like an acorn squash, because sometimes acorn squash, they have more flavor than a butternut squash. I think, obviously, I think it's going to work because they're in the same family as a pumpkin. So, but sweet potato, however, might be different, but we're going to try it. I just have to buy the sweet potatoes because I don't have that type of sweet potato. I have my type of sweet potato, which is like the Caribbean sweet potato. And we ain't making no popsicles out of that. So, I mean, because it's easy to make popsicles out of strawberries and blueberries and stuff like that. But, like, who would think? I'm just rotating, honestly, just to make sure everything gets a nice. If it's going to be brown, it's all going to be brown, right? If it's going to be black, all going to be black. If it's going to be pale, everything's going to be pale. Or it's going to make it work. But this has been good. I'm going to do it one more time. Trying it a different way, putting it probably in a smaller bowl, something more contained to rest, so that instead of going outwards, it goes upwards. We'll see. I think all of that comes into play when you're making bread, especially sourdough. So we'll see. We have a bake-a-thon coming up in November. We're going to be doing 5 days of sourdough again. It's going to be a mixture of things, holiday focused. So whether it's apples, sweet potato, pumpkin, carrots, whatever that's holiday, right? Well, yeah, it looks good. See, the bread will look good to anyone who's not baking it. As a baker, you're going to look at it and you're going to see all your mistakes. You're going to see your missteps and where you went wrong and how you can course correct as a baker. Sometimes I can't verbalize it. I'm more of a hands-on person. I can show you how to course correct, but that's just how my brain works, right? It's one of those things that I can see where it went wrong. I know what happened. I know what I need to do next time. So we'll make it work. So I've been on live for about 1 hour and 19. This has been going since we got on live stream, but it has not been baking for that long. So we're going to make it work. That's why I tell people, if I give you this recipe, we use the same recipe to make something, we're going to make something different. Not because the recipe is wrong, right? It's just because technique sometimes plays a factor in it. Technique plays a huge role in how something is completed. Because although I know what I'm doing. I'm not an expert because I still have room to grow. I still have room to learn. Oh, okay. I'm back. So right now, this is our bread. I don't have a thermometer, so I'm gonna smell it. I'm gonna look at the dough. I don't know if you can see. You see, that's essentially the color of what our crust, like our crumb, is gonna look like. I feel like it needs more time. So, why do you look like a baby turtle? Like, for real. Think about it. I'm using my instinct at this point. And until I get a 100% working recipe for me, we're going to be doing science experiments, because this essentially is one. Yeah, it is going to be crunchy. Now, I know you're like, I've never seen anybody do this with sourdough, because they don't show you this part. Right? They don't like to show all the things that they might have done in the past before they got their perfect bread. Yes, I can go on someone's blog site right now, get a recipe, figure it out. Why? I want to figure it out myself. Ah, what are you doing? Can you stop, please? There we go. I'm telling you, I can easily find a blog that can give me the step-by-step instructions of how to make the perfect sourdough loaf. I just think that that's no fun, right? I want to figure it out so I know for next time what to do differently. Maybe no one's ever done this. Maybe this isn't necessary. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Or maybe I do, and this is just a method to my madness. Right? I want to make sure. Because think about it. If I do all of this and it still doesn't come out, then I know, you know what? It might really just be a recipe. Maybe you need to do something differently. But I want to make sure internally, like on the inside, it's fine. It doesn't need any more brown. It just needs to cook, right? Now, is that going to affect the crust? It might, because steam might develop. There's a whole lot of possibilities. But now I can say, okay, I did this. This didn't work. This is not practical. This is not what we need to do. Maybe small oven, not so good, right? Maybe we need a bigger oven. Because if I'm taking this commercially, if I'm thinking future, this isn't practical. So I have to come up with a working recipe that I know, even if I miss a little bit of that, a little bit of this, but I mix it up and I do everything, put it in the right thing, put it to rest and proof. I know no matter where I bake it, it'll be good. That's it. That's my TED Talk for the day. That's it right there. This is what I do. So when I'm not on live stream and I'm like, oh my gosh, I made this. This is what I do. I have my little book. I make notes. My book is not down here right now, but I'm making a mental note because I will be putting it in my book when I go upstairs. I make notes. How long we baked it. Why did it take so long? How many times did I spray it? Or what's going on with the shape? Because why does it look like a baby turtle? It does. Well, honestly, I really think, you kind of just have to try something. Because I know most people want the end results. Like, give it to me. Give me the recipe. Okay. I mean, I could give you the recipe, but do you know how to make it? It might just be the steam that I need to get the inside really cooked. So this is an hour. So I know it's been in the oven for more than an hour. So we're gonna let this go for maybe about 5 more minutes, just with the foil. I am gonna reuse the foil, so I'm not worried about the foil. It's just so that I get internally, like it gets the heat that it wants. Because think about it, I've opened this a lot of times, right? Heat escapes, this cools down like that. That's why I'm extending the time so that it actually gets its proper bake time. Color wise, obviously it is going to brown a lot faster because the coils are closer to it. Maybe I should have started with a little tent that had foil in it, made a little tent, foil tent, to get some heat and steam going up in there, right? There's so many different things, but realistically, I should not have to do that, is what I'm saying. Realistically, I'm supposed to be able to pop it in the oven, bake it for however long, and it should be fine. But it needs steam. That's why we did our little spray bottle, because we can't really put steam on here because glass and all this stuff. This is little. So we just have to figure it out as we go. It's just one of those things. I want to make sure it's practical for me and how I like to bake and the things that I want to do. So I'm going to let this run down for a bit. This is done. Let me get I'm going to get the wire rack so we can have it ready to go. Because the bread smells good. And also, even though like the crust might be really hard, it actually softens as the bread cools. That's one. Two, when you toast it, it will get a lot firmer. So you can choose to eat it or not. It's perfect for soups because it softens in liquids, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff happening there. So we're gonna see. Time is running out, but the time is running down. So it will make it a lot easier to assess. I know it's baked, but is it baked all the way through? You know what I'm saying? Is it baked to the point where I don't even have to worry that it's going to look or feel or be gummy on the inside? Because that was my issue the last time. I want to be able to bake this bread, and once I slice it, it's nice and soft. Because I make a good soft bread. You guys know, okay? Y'all know. Let me see. I'm trying to show the last bread that I made 2 days ago. If this isn't even working. Okay, there we go. Just the crumb structure so that you can actually see it. Girl, you be doing the most on your phone. So this is what the bread looked like baked. Right? So as you can see, where's my finger? There we go. You can see this one had flour on it, but look at the the jagged edge of the ear. I didn't cut it confidently. I cut it with a knife instead of a razor. I don't have a lamb. These are all things that factor into it. And this is another look that you can see. But as you can see, it looks good. But to me, it's like a little pale. But this one right here is a little dark. So, questions. And then this was the crumb structure. So if you take a closer look, my finger, right here, that's a little gummy. It's a little on the gray side. It doesn't have a good, so like these little pockets, this one right here, and then this one right here. It has good structure, but it needed a little more time, right? Because you can see the denseness. So I'm hoping we get like a nice crumb development with this guy, but you never know. Anything can happen. Absolutely anything can happen. So we are going to take the bread out of the oven now, and we're gonna see what it's doing. Because internally, I just want to make sure it's good. I think I've done all I could with this bread. So we're gonna hope for the best, okay? Yep. Some steam came right off of that. And I ain't gonna lie. It's looking you're just rude. It's looking good. It still looks like a baby turtle. But it's really looking good. Put that in here. I want to wash that out. Now, because I didn't have true steam, and I had to kind of generate my own steam, we got the little crackles and spackles right here. That is from the steam, but that's from my man-made spray. I sprayed it, popped it in, right? Do we have a hollow vibe happening? Very hollow, right? Very hollow. But you never know until you cut it. You know? You just never know. It's like maybe it just needs to sit in the oven for a little bit since the oven is still warm. It's just different things, man. It's just different things. You could do whatever, and then you just never know, right? Maybe I'll let it sit into the oven because I want to make sure the internal temperature is good, but it's been in it's been in the oven for at least over 40 minutes for sure. Right? Maybe I'm nervous. I am nervous. This cools down fast though, but it looks like a baby turtle, so there's something going on with the shaping. Because I'm used to it. I mean, I'm not burning my hands. Okay, so this is another thing. When you've baked a lot, bread and all that stuff, you kind of develop your calluses, right? I kind of have softer hands now than when I was baking more consistently. But you kind of know when to touch it, right? Now, am I going to palm it? No, because it's hot. But you're careful enough. Okay, we're just going to take this out and we're going to wing it. We're going to let this cool down. So this right here is the bread. This is our sourdough bread that we baked up. We mixed it last night, rested in the fridge, proof it in the fridge. Like, I don't know. Like, is this like, I'm just so concerned, like, if it's cooked. I don't know. Well, we're gonna wing it. Okay, it looks like a baby turtle. It's supposed to be round, but you already know. Fingers crossed. This is crunchy. Here is a lot better than the last one I baked, but to me, it really does look like it is going to be. We're gonna have the same issue. I feel like we are. It's not. It's looking like hair. Like it feels like it needs more time. Like it really does, because this is what the underneath looks like. It's very hollow, but I really think hollow isn't the best gauge for sourdough. Hollow is a good gauge for everything else, but not for sourdough. Because sure, it might be hollow, but is it cooked all the way? Now let's look at the cut, right? See how superficial this is? I had to widen this. This is where we started. And I had to widen it for it to expand, but it expanded and stopped. Like it kind of cut in right here. I feel like maybe instead of doing like a half, try to do a half moon. Maybe I'll just cut it down the center. Do a cross to see how different that would be. So we're gonna try this recipe 2 more times. I don't know, guys. I'm concerned about here. This is my, is that an ant? Where are you coming from? I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. Do you see this? This for me feels like it's not. It looks like it is going to still be a little on the gummy side. I feel it. I'm doing some straight up inspection. Yep. I know, boo. Yeah, it is. Like, I can tell. Like, right here is a telltale sign for me that this is what the structure color is going to be. Like, it's not. Yeah. All right. Here's the deal. I can tell you that's what it's going to be, because I'm looking at the structure right here. It's like the gluten structures, they're trying their best to expand. So I'm thinking, because especially up here, because the cut didn't expand the way it needed to expand, that could be a driving force. So this is our, don't be rude, this is our bread. I am gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna do a science experiment here. So this is it. I am going to cover it back up. I think the top portion here needs more time. We don't have to chill for that. So this is the bread. We used a spray bottle with some water to spray because I did not have enough steam to add to it, because I baked it in this little oven. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put it back in. Tomorrow, when we come back on the live stream, it will be cut. I'll cut it with you. I won't cut it before. So we'll cut it on the live stream to see what it actually looks like. So it's going to sit here all day today and all day tomorrow after I take it back out of the oven. I'm going to put it back in now. So that is it. We had fun. We made popsicles yesterday. We unmolded them today. We made this bread dough yesterday. We baked it up today. Yeah, this needs time. So tomorrow, when we come back on live stream, I will be cutting this with you guys. I'm doing my big one with my investigation, so I already know this dough is going to be a problem. But that's fine. So tomorrow we're back here. What we end up making, you already know. It's always going to be a surprise. It could be anything. It could be nothing. It could be everything. But that is it for this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed spending some time with me this morning. And we are going to be back here tomorrow for day number 24 of our Vlogtober. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye.